The mind is a relentless tool. It is always busy, always analyzing, planning, and remembering. When you desire change in your life, the mind is the first place you turn. You think about what you want, you create lists of goals, you form intentions like, I will be more patient, or I want to find peace. You believe that by thinking harder, by planning more meticulously, you can force a new reality into existence. This is the conventional path to self-improvement, a path paved with effort and mental struggle. Yet so often this struggle leads only to more frustration, as the desired change remains just out of reach, a concept in the mind rather than a lived experience. This constant thinking creates a story, a narrative self. This self is composed of your past experiences, your future worries, and your present judgments. It tells you what you lack. It points out your flaws and reminds you of your unfulfilled desires. When you say, I want to be strong, you are operating from this mind-made self. The statement itself reinforces the current reality of not being strong. It creates a division in your being. Here is the you who is not strong, and over there, in the future, is the strong you that you are striving for. This gap is the source of inner conflict and suffering. True transformation cannot happen within this paradigm of lack and striving. The mind, with its incessant stream of thoughts, is not the source of creation. It is a processor of old information. It reassembles what it already knows, your memories, your conditioning, your fears. It cannot create something truly new. It can only project a variation of the past onto the screen of the future. This is why so many resolutions fail. They are born from the same level of consciousness that created the problems they are meant to solve. To truly change, you must go deeper than the surface level of thought. You must access a dimension within you that is not defined by your personal history or your mental concepts. This is the realm of pure consciousness, the silent space beneath the noise of thinking. You have been taught to identify with your mind. You believe you're your thoughts. I think, therefore I am. But this is a profound misidentification. You are not the voice in your head. You are the awareness behind it. You are the stillness that observes the thought. When you want to change, you are trying to use the thinker to change the thinking. This is like asking a shadow to move the object casting it. It is an impossible task. The first step toward genuine transformation is to recognize that your thoughts are not you. They are simply events in your consciousness. The real power for change lies not in rearranging thoughts, but in shifting your identification from thought to the awareness itself, to the timeless now. Beneath the turbulent surface of your mind lies a deeper intelligence. You can call it the unconscious being or presence. This deeper self does not operate with the logic of the thinking mind. It does not understand negation, time, or lack. It only understands what is. It responds to the state of being you embody in this very moment. When you say, I will not be anxious anymore, the deeper self only registers the core concept, anxious. The mind hears the negation, but the body and the deeper consciousness feel the vibration of the anxiety you are focused on. You are inadvertently programming yourself with the very thing you wish to escape. The language of this deeper dimension is the language of presence. It is simple, direct, and always in the present tense. Consider the profound difference between I want to be calm and I am calm. The first statement is a product of the mind. It creates a goal in the future and emphasizes your current state of not being calm. It is a declaration of lack. The second statement, I am calm, is a declaration of being. It is an affirmation spoken not as a wish but as a present moment reality. By speaking it, you are not trying to convince your mind. You're bypassing the mind and speaking directly to the deeper intelligence within you, aligning your entire being with the state of calmness now. This is not a trick of positive thinking. It is an activation of a state of consciousness. When you declare, I am strong, you are not lying to yourself if you feel weak. You are choosing to access the reservoir of strength that is inherent in all life in being itself. You are shifting your focus from the fleeting feeling of weakness to the timeless underlying reality of strength. Your words become a portal. They do not describe a future desire, they invoke a present power. This is how you begin to create from a place of wholeness, rather than from a perception of being incomplete, broken, or lacking something essential. Your unconscious mind is like fertile ground. It will grow whatever seed you plant in it. The words you speak and the states you embody are the seeds. If you continuously plant seeds of want, lack, and future hope, you will harvest a life of perpetual striving. But if you plant seeds of present moment reality, I am peace, I am whole, I am creative energy, you are instructing your entire system to manifest that reality now. The feeling may follow the declaration. You say I am peace, and then you consciously breathe into that statement. You feel for the stillness within you that is always there beneath the noise. Your words guide your awareness to the truth of what you already are. So many people live their lives as if they are reading from an old script. This script is their personal story, a collection of memories, grievances, and identities forged in the past. When someone asks who you are, you might reply by describing your past struggles. I am a person who has always struggled with confidence, or I've been through a lot, so I am very cautious. By speaking this way, you're not merely recounting history, you are actively resurrecting the past and projecting it into the present moment. You are using the power of the now to recreate the limitations of then. This keeps you trapped in a cycle, endlessly reliving the emotional patterns of your history. True freedom comes when you stop defining yourself by what has happened to you. The past has no power over the present moment unless you give it power through your attention. You can acknowledge the past as something that occurred, but you do not have to carry it as your identity. The moment you shift your language, you shift your reality. Imagine a person who has experienced failure. Instead of saying, I am a failure, or I have failed so many times, what if they chose to speak from their present moment truth? What if they said, I am learning, or I am resilient? This is not a denial of what happened. It is a profound refusal to let what happened define who they are now. I once worked with a woman who was consumed by social anxiety. Her entire story was, I am an anxious person. I have always been this way. In our sessions, I encouraged her to stop telling that story. Instead, when the feeling of anxiety arose, she was to simply acknowledge the feeling without labeling herself. Then she was to declare, I am the space for this feeling. I am present. This small shift was monumental. She stopped reinforcing the identity of anxious person. Instead, she began identifying with the silent, spacious awareness that could hold the feeling. The anxiety still came, but it no longer defined her. It was just energy passing through the vastness of her being. Your words are powerful acts of creation. Every time you say I am, you are casting a vote for the reality you wish to inhabit. Are you voting for the past, or are you voting for the present? When you say, I am tired because I had a bad night's sleep, you are anchoring your present experience in a past event. What if you said, I am choosing to be present with my energy as it is right now? This subtle change frees you from the story and allows for new possibilities to emerge. You are no longer a victim of your past, you become the conscious creator of your present and therefore your future. This is not a complex philosophy. It is a simple and direct practice available to you in every moment of your life. The invitation is this: start paying attention to the way you speak about yourself, both out loud and in the privacy of your own mind. Notice how often you define yourself by what you want, what you lack, or what happened in the past. Notice how this language makes you feel. Does it feel expansive and freeing, or does it feel constricting and heavy? This simple act of observation is the first step. You cannot change what you are not aware of. Awareness is the great dissolver of unconscious patterns. Then, begin to experiment. Choose one area of your life where you desire change. Perhaps it is your health, your relationships, or your sense of inner peace. For today, consciously choose to speak about it only in the present tense, as if it were already your reality. If you desire health, catch yourself before you complain about an ailment. Instead, you might affirm, I am grateful for the healing energy flowing through my body now. If you want confidence, instead of thinking about your insecurities, stand tall and declare, I am present and capable in this moment. Do not do this to achieve a result. Do it to experience a shift in your state of being right now. This practice bypasses the analytical mind, which will always find reasons why your declaration is not true. The mind deals in facts and evidence from the past, but you are not trying to convince your mind. You are speaking to a deeper level of your being. You are aligning with the creative power of the universe, which operates only in the eternal present. Feel the words, embody them. Let the statement I am peace guide you to the feeling of peace that is already hidden within you, beneath the mental noise. Let the feeling be the proof, not the external circumstances. The inner state is the cause. The external reality is the effect. This is your point of power. It is not in the future after you have achieved your goals. It is not in the past, which you cannot change. It is here, now, in the words you choose to speak and the state of being you choose to embody. I invite you to try this today. Do not wait for a better moment. Right now, choose an I am statement that resonates with the truth of who you are beyond your story. Say it, feel it, breathe it. Notice the immediate shift in your inner space. This is not about changing your life tomorrow. It is about transforming your reality in this instant. This is the power of the now, and it is accessible to you through the simple sacred act of speaking your truth into being.